Hey,
Oh, hey.
you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of Hero Talk, the mostly weekly podcast for Rooter Hero Plumbing and Air, which is your plumbing and HVAC company if you live in our service area. And if you don't, you should.
Yeah. Do you want to mention briefly where we cover? What service area we service?
Mostly California
Mostly California.
and Phoenix, Arizona, plus maybe some more.
Coming soon.
Yeah. So, anyway, how you doing, boys and girls? I'm your host, one of them. We have two hosts on Hero Talk. My name is David,
And my name is Kat.
and together
We're on the attack.
Yep. So, it is a beautiful day. 78 degrees on the 14th of November.
I love November.
I wish it was more November-y.
It's going to rain tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah. That's what it says. Weather. We'll check for you guys.
Yeah,
See?
I guess it is.
And Friday and Saturday.
Well, I guess Thursday's just left out.
It's not going to rain on Hero Talk Day, that's why.
Yeah, no. How could it?
How could it?
No rainy days on this podcast.
So, what are we talking about today, David? Wait, how was your weekend?
How was my weekend?
Yeah.
How was my weekend? It
Yeah.
was pretty good.
It's good.
So, yeah. I didn't really do anything,
Oh.
which makes it one of the best. I did go to Target.
Target's always fun.
Yep.
I went yesterday.
I left my cat food at the register, so I had to drive all the way back
That sucks.
and get the cat food. But it was still at the register, even though that register had been closed.
That's kind
They
of
just kind of left it there. I was like, oh, thanks for even, trying to get my attention while I was walking away.
And I bet, like, that's the one thing you went in for, too.
Yeah. And then, you're there. So you're like, oh, I'm almost out of this stuff.
And Target just tells you what you need when you're there.
Yeah. I prefer shopping on the Target app. But they always mess up the drive-up order. So,
Really?
yeah.
I'm like, knock on wood, I've
Yeah.
never had that issue.
It's the one. The one
The one.
Target
Oh,
that I go to. Because it's the closest to my house.
that makes sense.
Not by miles, but by ease.
Oh,
I don't know.
that
So,
makes sense. The Target runs are always fun.
yeah. Like the other Target is closer, mileage-wise. But you have to go on the freeway. And, that's like, it's the freeway where, like, people go, like, 50 miles per hour.
Oh, in your car.
Yeah, that too, yeah. Yeah, my car is a little jacked up. But that's okay. It's
He's
not
working
my
on it.
car. It's, my wife is using my car.
Oh,
So,
that's fine.
I'd rather me die than her. So,
Please, both of you guys don't die.
I'm not planning on it. Maybe. Probably.
I'm like, is this turning into an intervention?
Maybe it is. They don't know about that conversation. So, but that was an inside joke that you'll never share.
You'll never know. Dun dun dun.
So, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. My weekend was so good. I went to a music festival
Mm-hmm.
and I saw some of my favorite artists.
Who?
I saw Tyler the Creator. Do you know who that is?
No.
Well, he's like the organizer of the festival.
No.
It's like his festival.
Oh, okay.
And then all the
Tyler
artists.
Fest.
Yeah, well, it's called Camp Flogna.
Sure.
Yeah, I know. But super fun. It was one of my birthday gifts.
Oh.
My birthday's coming up.
It really is.
So,
You should say happy birthday to her on LinkedIn.
sure.
Or if you see her in public.
Let me know.
She goes to McDonald's. I know that for a fact. And she goes to Target.
That's literally my life.
Yeah. See? If you see her at Target, say howdy do. Yeah. So that's all. Who else was there other than Tyler, the Creator?
I saw SZA. I love her. She was on the second day. And then I saw Kendrick Lamar. Do you know who that is? No. I saw a band called Kuko.
Kuko?
Yeah, they're really good too.
What kind of music do they do?
A little bit of everything. Like they have some songs in Spanish and the majority's in English, but
Okay.
it was really good. It's just walking around. It's cool because they had carnival games.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had games and then they had carnival rides. And the rides were actually included with the ticket.
Gotcha.
So you didn't have to pay extra for that. But you had to pay extra for the carnival games. But
it is what it is.
that was super fun.
So that's okay. The music festivals I've been to, you probably wouldn't know the names of the artists either.
Oh.
Yep. Like the Anti-Nowhere League, the Addicts, A Global Threat.
No.
Yeah. See? It's okay.
2 different generations.
2 different genres.
Genres for sure.
Yeah.
But also I feel like,
Maybe.
right? I feel like generations too might know your, like the music bands you just said.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's not like it's like, radio stuff.
Mm.
And I'm not saying that to sound like pretentious or I like obscure bands. No. Just usually the kind of music I listen to isn't played on the radio. Other than maybe like indie or college stations.
That makes sense.
So, but it is what it is.
I feel like my music taste is very broad.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. I'll play you some stuff later.
Okay.
See if you like it.
I'll listen to it on the plane.
All right.
Okay.
So, one song I put on in the Apple Store. You know how they have those little Siri house speaker things?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. They came over and turned it off real quick.
Oh.
It was really loud. I didn't mean for it to be that loud. That's just the volume it was at.
It happens.
But I was like, oh, it's a good song though.
That's so funny.
Grim and Frostbitten Kingdoms by Immortal. Great song.
I have to take a listen.
You won't like it.
No?
Not many people do. I don't even know if I do.
Is it like...
But it's one of my favorite songs.
Is it like... Yeah! Like the loud ones? Or...
In a sense.
Okay. I have my days where I listen to that.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Maybe I'll like it.
Yeah. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll come in next time wearing like black and white face paint.
And their t-shirt?
Yeah. That would be neat.
Okay. I'm gonna do that one day just to surprise
you. Do it up.
Just to shock you.
That would be cool. I don't think I'd be shocked.
We'll dress up for HeroTalk. We'll both have face paint.
Yeah. I like the fact that we recorded on Halloween and neither of us were dressed up.
I was. I had makeup on.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Did I
You
put
were
my
dressed.
stuff on?
You were dressed up too, but just
Was
for
I?
the picture.
Oh yeah.
David was a pirate. He had a pirate hat.
Yep.
Then I was a scarecrow.
Yep. I was a music pirate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't find any CDs, so. Because who the hell has those anymore?
I do.
That's weird.
I can't play them in my car though.
No, I don't have a CD player at home either. Like even my computer doesn't have a disk drive.
That's so sad.
It's a dead media. That.
But people, like artists, still sell them though.
Well, they still have them. I don't know if they sell them.
That's crazy. They sell vinyls.
Yes.
Vinyls are coming back.
Those are back, and you can get a pretty decent record player for like $50 now.
So maybe eventually CDs will come back too. They just get so scratched in your car.
Yeah, and the sound is not very
Different.
good. Vinyl is definitely the way to go. So, oh, and before anybody worries, this is not water.
Oh, that does look a little weird on camera.
It is. It's actually Ghost pre-workout. Legend.
We had a conversation about how much caffeine David has on a daily basis, and it's not good.
What are you talking about? Keeps me at an even mellow.
No.
I'm in bed at 10
I don't know how.
at night, and then I'm good to go at 4. So,
That's crazy. That's insane.
okay, this morning it was 4:30.
Stay tuned because we're going to do a day in the life of David so that we can understand.
You're gonna have to edit a bunch of stuff out.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, what are we talking about today?
Oh, I don't know.
So today, speaking of day in the life of David,
Oh.
we're going to talk about lifestyle design. What is lifestyle design?
Well, it's either a show on one of those channels, like the one that had like 600-pound live, right? TLC, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Or,
I don't think that's the one we're talking about today.
or it's about designing your preferred, wanted lifestyle.
That's the one we're talking about today. It's about breaking free from social norms and designing a life that reflects your unique goals and priorities.
Yes. Yes. And it kind of ties into last episode where we're talking about deal,
Mm-hmm.
right? So,
The acronym.
yep. So, if you don't know what that is, go back and listen to the last episode. Or, I don't know, Google it.
Figure it out. Which is also another episode.
Yes. Yes. That was like 2 or 3 episodes ago.
You guys can also watch that one.
Yes. So, how do you design your lifestyle?
So there's a few steps that you can do to get to your ideal lifestyle.
Okay.
So the first thing is to identify your specific values. And again, this is for yourself.
Mhm.
You don't have to go with what society is going with. It's literally what you picture as your ideal life. And so identify your own values. What's important to you?
Yep. Now, I want to jump in here and say within reason. All right.
Yeah.
You don't want to be another like David Koresh or Randy Weaver. So, because you won't live.
This is
But-
a lifestyle. You want to
yes.
live the life.
Yes, not a cult leader. So, he designed his own lifestyle.
For you, not for other people.
Right.
There we
right.
go.
Okay, just wanted to jump in and say that because this is for you, not anybody else.
Yeah.
And what else is there?
So when you're identifying your values, take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you. Are you seeking adventure, meaningful relationships, financial freedom, or personal growth? Maybe all of that. What matters to you? Next, once you have your values, you want to set clear goals.
Yeah.
Yeah? So when you
Sounds about right. Yeah.
when you say now that
This is
you
the cat
have
episode.
okay, now that you have identified your values, let's talk about setting clear and achievable goals.
Okay.
That's the main thing, is that they have to be clear and also achievable. Whether it's in your career, relationships, or personal development, having well-defined goals will give your life a direction and purpose. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think if you use SMART goals, which is exactly what you described,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's in alignment with your values,
Yes.
right? I think most things will just start falling into place.
Everything just aligns.
Yeah. So what's next though?
Now, even though everything aligns, you have to overcome some challenges sometimes.
Like what?
Lifestyle design isn't without its challenges.
Oh, okay.
From fear of change, that could be something holding you guys back.
Yeah, sure.
There's fear of change to external pressures. Understanding these hurdles is key to successful designing and implementing your ideal lifestyle. So, anything. There's literally anything that you can think of that can hold you back.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, even comparing yourself to your neighbors or
that's a big
stuff like
one.
that, because you got to keep up with the Joneses, right? No, no, you don't.
There's a saying, and it's not coming to my head right now, but it's like not necessarily. I think it's comparison. Comparison is like the theft of happiness or something like that.
Sounds about right.
Something
I think
like
I've heard that before. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So
like
this is about your preferred lifestyle, not your neighbors, not the people down the street, not Elon Musk.
Yeah.
So that would be weird.
That would be weird.
So.
But, or if you do, because it's kind of hard not to, like, compare.
Yeah, that's true.
But maybe, let's say, instead of comparing, look at it as, like, motivation in a way. Like, don't look at it in a negative way.
Yep.
That's, like, the
Right.
only, like, advice I could give is, like,
Right.
take it as a motivator instead of, like, and don't be, like, weird about it. Like, don't think of it like, oh, I have to be better than them. Think of it like those things are achievable.
Right.
Like that.
No,
I think that's...
I completely get you. Like, if someone has, like, a garage full of, like, Lambos and Ferraris and stuff,
That's
right? Don't
cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Don't be mad at them for that. Don't be jealous.
Yeah.
Because if you've ever gone into, like, or read or done anything with, like, visualization, right, or manifestation, all that goobly gook, if you are mad or jealous or negative about other people having stuff, you are broadcasting to the universe that stuff is something to get mad about, which means the universe is not going to give it to you.
Yeah.
So, now, do you believe in that stuff? I don't know.
It works for some people.
I've seen it work.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just witchcraft.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about all that, but
I don't know. I said I don't know.
we don't know about all that.
No, but I think a vision board is something definitely that you should have.
Yeah.
If for no other reason than it makes your end goals tangible, right? And you know what you're working for.
Yes.
So I don't think magically putting a picture of a pickup truck on a cork board is going to make you have that pickup truck. But I think it will remind you that
you want it.
And then you'll work for it. So, who knows? I'm not a spiritualist.
But yeah, take it like that.
Yeah.
I like that aspect better.
Mm-hmm.
And then step 5 is to build habits for success. Sorry, build habits for success.
What did you say before? Because it sounded exactly the same. Did you hiccup?
I think it was like habits.
Habits.
I don't know. Habits. Build habits. See?
What are you thinking about?
Build habits for success.
All right.
From morning routines to mindset shifts, small habits can lead to significant changes, which we've talked about multiple times on many of these episodes before.
Yeah.
So, small habits equal big change.
Yes.
Step 6 is to embrace flexibility. Let's see. Remember that lifestyle is a dynamic and your design should be too. There's always unforeseen circumstances. Stay open to new opportunities and adjust your plan as needed.
Okay.
So just because you have a specific goal and specific steps doesn't mean that there won't be other steps in between to get you there.
Right.
And that's okay too. Yeah. That's lifestyle design, guys.
All right. So I got a few things on this.
Okay.
Not to steal your thunder from the cat episode.
This is not the cat. This is David and Kat.
On the
These
attack.
are all of our episodes.
Well, you know, I'm just saying. I was going to give you the limelight on this one.
Oh, thanks.
So, but a couple of things. We're giggly today.
I know.
This must have been the McDonald's.
True. It's because I'm going on vacation, David.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Vacation.
Lifestyle design.
There we go.
I've been thinking about this since I was like, I don't know, really young.
6.
That's sure.
I
6.
have no idea.
I was gonna say like 15 or
That
something.
was just a couple of years ago.
No, it was.
All right, so a couple of things.
Yeah, lifestyle design.
Lifestyle design. It is okay to look at somebody that you admire, right, from afar, a celebrity, uh, a successful entrepreneur, and try to emulate that if it works for you, right? If that is something that you're striving to be like, and then you can study them, do what they did, and honestly, you should have the same, or if not the same, then very close results,
Yeah.
right? You ha- in this day and age where you can pretty much talk to anybody you want, right? There's tricks to it. You gotta slide in those DMs, right? As long as they run their own social media, and it's not like cat,
It's not like you're talking to me.
right? Which even then, if something is important, they should give it up. But
Yeah, I'm like, I'll give it out.
yeah, but if some like random person is like, "Hey, I need to speak to the CEO there," no, that gets screened like 6 ways to Sunday. So, anyway, what I was saying is, now more than ever, you can get all the ingredients that go into your preferred lifestyle, right? From daily, weekly, monthly, yearly income of what you're going to need, and then plus or minus 10% because of inflation and all that jazz, right? So you got to get all those ingredients, know what they are, know what the measurements are, and then you have to let them bake.
Yeah.
The thing is, you need patience. You're not going to go from driving a Ford Pinto. I don't know if they make those anymore. I don't think they do. But it was the car that, that a lot of people could afford. I'm going to say it that way. To driving a Lambo overnight. No, it's going to take time. And don't rush it.
And that's okay.
Yep. Don't rush it. If you rush it, even if you do attain the success you're looking for, it's not going to last. You have to do it incrementally. You have to have patience. There's a old saying, you need patience in the macro and then impatience in the micro. So on your individual goals, attack those. Attack those with a ferocity that would scare someone who's very ambitious. But realize that it's going to take a long time to get to where you want to go. I've used this analogy before, but it's like baking a cake, right?
Chef David.
Yeah. Do chefs make cakes? I don't know.
Baker David.
Baker. You can have all the ingredients. You can have all the instructions, right? And if you bake it at like 350 for an hour, you'll be okay. You'll get a cake at the end, and then you can decorate it.
Let the cake bake.
Let the cake bake. But if you're impatient and you turn that oven up to 600 degrees, you're like, well, this will be done in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You're going to get a disgusting mess that is going to be burnt on the outside, uncooked on the inside, and you're not going to have a good time. So
I can't even decorate it.
I mean, you could. And I think that's what most people do.
Dang.
So, most of the people who are successful online is just decoration. So, all these influencers people follow who post nothing but the highlights, or pose themselves, or take pictures of themselves posed in front of like someone else's car or someone else's mansion. It's like, and some people do it as a joke, and I get that. Like they'll be holding like a Nissan like key fob next to a Lambo and
That's
holding it up.
funny.
I think that's hilarious because it's making fun of the people that actually fake it.
Yeah.
Or they rent a car for a day, and then they take like 8 million pictures of it and then scatter it out through the year. I think that's funny. are the people that go on vacation once and then just keep posting the pictures for like 3 years. So it's like, oh, I'm a travel vlogger. Like, dude, you were gone for a week.
Oh.
And now you're working at McDonald's. What are you doing? Not that there's anything wrong
I'm like, David, you're just
with
bashing.
working at McDonald's. I'm just really sick of this whole culture that's developed. And it's cheapening everything.
It's cheapening the people that actually worked really hard for it.
Yeah. And so make sure that the people that you follow have actually done stuff. I am censoring myself a lot right now.
Yeah.
And so
Family friendly.
Yes. Because I'm from the East Coast, and a lot of my family is in the Navy. So like, or was in the Navy, and certain words are like commas, but I don't let that reflect here.
Not on this episode. Not today.
But in my head, I always have to like be careful because one might just slip out. But that's okay. It's okay.
But always remember, it's the life that you guys want.
Yep.
And work hard to achieve that.
Yep. And work backwards. So set the ultimate goal and then break it down into steps. And it's easier if you work backwards from it.
Yeah.
And then do it into like yearly, quarterly, monthly, and daily tasks that you need to do to get up to that lifestyle that you want. And let the cake bake.
Yeah.
So anything else?
You want to end the feed today?
I'll say the fee. So what every podcaster or YouTuber does, right? You know what we're gonna say, right? What is the fee? Well, like, share, review, subscribe, all that jazz, because we want to make the show grow. We want to spend as much time with you as possible, because in a way, we love you. And we want to spend that time with you, our viewers, our listeners, our potential co-workers, our potential customers. But we can't do that if you don't pay the fee. So pay the fee. Maybe I have had too much caffeine today.
A little bit.
But that's the fee.
Thanks, guys. Bye.